Morning, children. Today we are going to read the second lesson from your SST textbook, chapter 2 maps. In this lesson we will learn about map and its uses, types of maps and globe and map, elements of reading maps. Certain elements are necessary to read and understand map. They are compass rose, scales, colors and symbols. Also we will learn about plants in this lesson. Okay, next let us go to the next part, warm up section. Look at the legend or key on the given map. Write against each legend or key what it represents. Another word for legend is key. You know what is the importance of key for a house? In order to open and enter a house, we need its key. Also, in order to open a vehicle for driving, we need its key. In the same way, in order to learn about or understand about maps, we need a legend or its key. In the warm-up section, you can see certain legend or key. There are 6 legend or keys. So you have to write what it represent or each key represent after seeing or watching and understanding the map of India. The first legend or key is the blue line. What it represent? It represent major rivers. Can you name some of the major rivers of India? Rivers like Ganga, Yamuna, Brahmaputra, etc. So the first legend or key represent major rivers. Second key represent major cities of India. Can you name some of the major cities of India? Cities like Mumbai, Kolkata, New Delhi and Chennai, etc. represent the second legend. Third legend represent major seaport of India. Major seaport of India. Seaport like Kandala Port in Gujarat, Mumbai Seaport, Visakhapatnam Seaport, Cochin Seaport, etc. are some of the important seaports of India. There are 13 major seaports in India. Okay, the fourth legend or key represent major airports of India. Airport like Indira Gandhi Airport, New Delhi, Chhatrapati Shivaji International Airport, Mumbai, etc. are example for major seaport. The fourth legend represent major airport of India. Major airport of India. Fifth legend represent major lakes of India. Lake. Can you name some of the major lakes of India? Lakes like Manasabha Lake. It is the deepest lake of India. It is located in the valley of Kashmir. The name derived from the name Manas Sarovar in Tibet. Okay, the largest natural freshwater lake of India is Volar Lake. It is located in 260 square kilometer. It comes in the north of Kashmir. Another one, the largest artificial or man-made freshwater lake located in Sonebandra districts of Uttar Pradesh. His name is Govinda Vallabha Pan Sagar Lake. Govinda Vallabha Pan Sagar Lake. It is located in Sonebandra districts of Uttar Pradesh. You know the largest sweetwater lake of India? It's known as Chilika, located in Puri district of Orissa. Puri district of present Odisha. These are some of the major lakes of India. The last legend or key represent major mound peak of India. You know India is a home to 7 major mountain ranges that have peak of over 1000 meters. The most famous and the highest mountain ranges of India is the Himalayan range. The highest mountain peak in India is Kanchenjunga. Then comes Nanda Devi. Then comes Kamat mountain in Uttarakhand. Trishul, Uttarakhand. Anamudi, located in the Indian state of Kerala. It is the highest peak in the Western Ghats and South India. Satpura, located in central India between Narmada and the Tapti river. These are some of the major mountain peak of India. Okay, the sixth legend or key represent mountain peak. Mountain peaks, major mountain peak of India. Okay student, you can take a screenshot of the pages. Let us come to the next page. Here we are reading about map. Okay, let us start reading. A map is a representation of the earth's surface or a part of it on a flat surface. So what is map? Map is a representation of the earth's surface or a part of it on a flat surface. It shows or map shows countries, rivers, mountains, oceans and road, etc. Okay, with the help of map we can learn about different countries, different rivers, mountains, oceans and roads, etc. You can draw a map of your school and show all the details on it. In this way, a map is better than a globe. Why do map is better than a globe? Because it gives all the details in it. Therefore, map is better than a globe. You can see below the map of the world. Here, can you locate the position of India? India come in which continent? Okay, here you can see the location of our country, India. You know that India is located in the Asian continent, which is the largest continent in the world, as well as India is the 7th largest country in the world. Okay, now you can see the uses of map. What are the uses of map? First, map help us know locations of various features of the earth and estimate distance between places. So it is the first use of map. What is it? Map help know location of various features of the earth. Different features, characteristics of the location of the earth and estimate distance between places. It estimate distance between places. Distance between Kanpur and Lucknow, distance between Kanpur and New Delhi can be traced out with the help of a map. That is the first use of the map. Second one, map also help us compare size of countries and states and routes to various places. That is the another use of the map. What is it? It help us compare size of countries, which is the largest country in the world and which is the position of India in size in among countries of the world, that you should know. Russia is the largest country in the world today and India is the 7th largest country in the world. Okay, states, it also help us compare size of state. How many states are there in India today? Now there are 28 states excluding Kashmir, Jammu and Kashmir today. It became union territory. Previously there were 29 states. So which is the largest state of India? Today Rajasthan is the largest state of India. And which is the smallest state of India? Goa is known as the smallest state of India today. And the route to various places. So you can compare size and route to various places with the help of a map. Do you know the person who first published an athlete? Garodus Mercator. He was a German Flemish map maker. He was the first person to publish a collection of map in the form of a book. A book of map is called an atlas. So he only first published a book of map which is known as an atlas. What is his name? Garodus Mercator. He was from which country? He was a German Flemish map maker. Okay, next we are going to read about globe and map. Since the earth is round, a globe is more accurate tool to show it. Why? Globe is more accurate tool to show it because we know that earth is round in shape. In the last chapter we have studied about it, that earth is round in shape. Therefore a globe is more accurate tool or accurate element to show it. Next, on the other hand, map are easier to carry than a globe. But for carrying, globe is not easy. So which is easier? Map is easier than globe to carry. or we can easily take a map from one place to another, but it is not that much easy to carry globe. Next page. Map contain a lot of information in detail which a globe does not. Another merit of map is it contain lot of information in detail. You can have a detailed description in map than a globe. However, map representation have a distortion or a curve, bend, because they are drawn on a flat surface to show curved object of the globe. Why does map representation have a bend or curve? Because they are drawn on a flat surface. Which is drawn on a flat surface? Maps are drawn on a flat surface to show a curved or bent object of the globe. Next, we are going to read about the types of maps. There are three main types of map. How many types of maps are there for you to learn? For you to study, there are three main types of map. Which are they? Physical map, political map, and thematic map. These are the three types of map which you have to learn. First one is physical map. What is physical map? A physical map shows physical features of a place like mountain, rivers, lakes, and plateaus. So, a physical map shows physical features. Physical features of a place like mountain, rivers, lakes, and plateaus. Plateau is flat surface of the earth. An example of a physical map is one showing the state of Kerala below. In the first map, here it is an example of a physical map showing the state of Kerala below. Second one, political map. So what is political map? Countries, states, and their capital are shown on political map. Okay, in political map you can read and learn about countries, states, and their capital. You can see a picture of political map here. In the second one is the political picture of a political map of India. Here you can see different states and its capital. It depicts North India, Northern India. See Rajasthan and the possession of Jaipur, the capital of Maharashtra, Rajasthan. And next Uttar Pradesh, the capital of Uttar Pradesh, Lucknow. You can see where it comes. Delhi, the capital of India. And next Haryana, Punjab, Uttarakhand, Himachal Pradesh, Jammu Kashmir, etc. These parts of India represent northern states of India. Northern states of India. It is an example of a political map. An example of political map is on showing the states of northern India below. You can see that. So that is the Second, a main type of maps. Third one, thematic map. A thematic map is a map that focuses on a particular theme or a special topic of an area, such as annual rainfall, population density, soil, crops, industries, etc. A thematic map shows a particular theme or a special topic as annual rainfall, population density, soil, crops and industries, etc. Thematic map shows a particular theme or particular topics. Okay, an example of a thematic map is one showing type of soils in India. In the third one, you can see different soils of India. It is an example of a thematic map. Different soils like black soil, then alluvial soil, red soil, laterite soil, mountain soil, desert soil and mountain soils. These are the major 6 types of soils of India. Okay, the third map shows different soils of India. It is an example of a thematic map. Okay, let us go to the exercise part. You can do some exercise for tomorrow as your homework. So, okay, tick the correct answer here. First one, a political map shows 4 options are there: mountains, population, countries and capitals, rainfall and temperature. What is the correct answer? C is the correct answer. A political map shows countries and its capitals. Second question, most maps are drawn with north located at the, so that we will learn later. Then come to the short answer questions. Fill in the blanks with the correct word. Maps are easier to dash than globe, easier to carry than globe. Next, the first person who published a collection of maps was whom? Okay, the answer is Herodes Mercator, a German Flemish map maker. Third question also you can answer today. A thematic map focuses on a particular theme or a topic is the answer. Either theme. It is theme is written here. Theme or a particular topic. Okay, in the filling the blanks section you can answer the first 3 questions that we have discussed in today's class. Second, C. Write T for true and F for false statement. First one, a globe is better tool than a map to show the earth. Whether is it true or false? What is the answer for first one? First one, a globe is better tool than a map to show the earth. It is true. Okay. Answer is true. Second one is a political map does not show location of cities. Is it so? No. A political map shows location of cities also. Therefore, this statement is false. Okay. It is false. Most maps are drawn. Okay, that you didn't do. So you can you can answer first two questions today. A globe is a better tool than a map to show the earth. Answer is true. Second one is a political map does not show location of cities. False. Then come to short answer questions. E. What is a map? You have already learned it today. So you have to answer the second question. Write one use of map. Third also you can answer. Define a thematic map. Okay, you can take a screenshot of this page. This page also. Here you can see short answer questions. What is a map? A map is a representation of the earth surface or a part of it on a paper. Write one use of map. Map help us know location of various features of the earth and estimate distance between places. Okay, third one. Define a thematic map. A thematic map is a map that focuses on a particular theme or special topic in an area such as annual rainfall, population density, soil, etc. Okay, in today's class we have learned to answer these three questions. First one, second one, and third one. Okay, long first questions. How do map help us? The answer is map help us know location of various features of the earth and estimated distance between places. Map also help us compare size of countries and states and route to various places. That also you can answer. Students, go through these pages and learn this question answer also for tomorrow class.